Yo, what's going on, gamers? Your boy Maverick here, back with that daily dose. Hope everyone's blessed. Hope everyone is doing good. I apologize for this episode being late. Your boy is super, ooper, duper, mucho sick. Horrible sciences, but we're going to push through it, right? So for those that might be new, the Daily Dose is a show where you guys get to know me a little bit better. And I get to know you guys better as well. You can reach me, write me an email at reachimav@gmail.com. Also follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram. And you guys just send me questions, and I answer them in order as they're received. And I answer them, and you guys get to know me on some really different personal levels. And I'm doing this recap because we've had a lot of new people, I feel like. And we'll talk about that more. But so that's what the show is about. I mean, we've got questions from everything, and I love it. You guys have kind of got to know my personality. Even I think just from watching my videos, like my normal Madden videos, you can kind of get hints of it. But my personality is I love knowledge, I love growing, I love getting closer to y'all, which was the whole point of the series, as I wanted to just try and get a deeper connection with my subscribers, and you guys get to know me a little bit better, me get to know you guys better, because I really have gotten to know a lot of you guys better through your participation in the questions of the day and your feedback in the comments. So I thank you guys for that. And a lot of you guys have gotten to know me a lot better through this series. So you asked me questions. There's been everything from, you know, my past, growing up, struggles I've had. We've had spiritual questions. You know, I've talked about my faith. We've talked about everything, really, a lot of different things, and we're gonna continue. There's been some great questions where you guys, I've ranted, and there's been funny stories. There's been, you know, touchy topics, right? Like homosexuality, and then my faith and stuff that I've shared my opinions on. And there's been agreement, disagreement in the comment section. It's been a really good series, and I've loved it. And I thank you guys for your support. We've been rocking. We're coming up on 50. I feel episode 50 should be here soon. I forget what we're on, but we've been rocking steady, and it was actually crazy. So for those that like the question format, we'll be doing that for today. Tomorrow I'll have a vlog for you guys. I've been vlogging for today. It might be a little bit of a shorter vlog, but I've been vlogging today. And but we just came back from, I won't tell you where we're at because it'll be in the vlog tomorrow, but we came home and I just wasn't feeling good, man. I was nauseous. I couldn't focus, and I had to take a nap. That's not like me, man. And if I have to take a nap, it's because my body just literally smacked me and was like, KO, ninja, bow. And so I was out, woke up, still feeling crappy. I mean, with my sinuses, my eyes watering, nose running, my face is like on fire and like throbbing. Headaches haven't been too bad, thank God. Just weak, body weak, tired, and the tired is just on top of it because I haven't been sleeping much. So it's really time for me to kind of get serious and, you know, trying to fight this and get better. So I'm gonna try and focus on sleep. But I woke up and I was like, crap. Like, I just woke up not too long ago, and I was like, and I'm gonna try and hopefully get this up. It's 8:52. I've been like falling in and out of consciousness, but my wife I was like, dang, I gotta do daily dose. My wife looked at me like, why? You're sick, just rest. I was like, I was like, cause it's daily dose. And I made a commitment, man. I told y'all I want to try and hit 365 days, 1 year straight, no misses of daily dose. Is it possible? Who knows? Is it very likely that something comes up that prevents me from doing it? Yeah. But even on my sickest days, I'd like to even just put up a video that's like, hey guys, I'm really sick today. Here's one question I'm gonna answer. Here's one thing I'm gonna share with you guys. Here's the question of the day, and we'll move on from there, right? So I just want to try and, even if at least I have to do that, I'm going to try and commit to doing daily dose every day. All right, so I think the biggest thing that would prevent me from that is if I was ever in a situation where my internet access was prohibited. So that would be the biggest obstacle. But so let's start off the bat. Question of the day, because I think we got a lot of new people as we switch to like the vlogging style. I don't even know if that's cool to call it that, because I feel like what I'm doing now is a vlog. But what I call vlogging is like where we take my phone and we're like filming while we're out places. That's what I call vlogging. But since we've done that, we've kind of seen the viewers go up a little bit. It's kind of sparked interest for more people, which is great, because I love doing it. And I think we'll kind of transition. The series has been evolving, and it's probably going to continue evolving. I don't know what we'll be doing 100 episodes from now, but I kind of see it going into a place where it's almost always vlogging. but we'll mix more questions into the vlog, right? So it's like the best of both worlds. Feel free to leave feedback in the comment section. That can be a hashtag bonus question. What would be the ideal daily dose episode for you? Or routine or format? What would be the ideal daily dose format for you? Alright, but yeah, so we've seen, like, when the series was new, we had a certain amount of viewers because it was a new series. Whether it's on my Let's Play channel, anyone else's channel, when you have a new series, the views are always a little bit higher off the bat. And then as you do the series more, they kind of fall because you kind of get a feel for who likes it, who doesn't, and then you have your constant viewers. And from there, you got to try and grow the viewers up. And we've been growing them lately, so I really like that with the daily dose. Of course, like certain titles or thumbnails might spark a certain video to jump more, but you know, you have your general viewership, and we've been growing. And then so for those that might be new, this probably won't be the typical format, but this format is what we started with. It's you guys reach imav@gmail.com, hit me up, and I answer questions. And so the reason I've done this the last couple of days is because I just been real sick and busy, and I've been busy like in here just working or trying to work really. And so there hasn't been much to vlog, you know what I mean? What I'm gonna do every hour, like, hey, I'm still here trying to work, but I'm sick and I can't focus. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't have been much of a vlog. Same with wifey. We're just coming off of the Christmas stuff, so she's not feeling too good. She's got a torn meniscus that never really got treated when she was in high school, and so her knee is jacked up. So we probably got to take her back to the doctor for that. So it's been real low key around here. So we actually went to church today, so that's why I was able to vlog. We were out, did some stuff after church. But yeah, that's the deal with that. Right, 7 minutes in, I haven't got to no questions yet, so my apologies. But everything I said was kind of important. So, question of the day. It's like a 3-part question. 3-part daily dose question of the day. 1, when did you start watching Daily Dose? I know I've asked this before, or kind of asked this before, but this was earlier, so we've almost doubled an episode since I first asked this. So 1, when did you start watching Daily Dose? If you remember the exact episode, cool. Want to go back and find it, cool. But if not, you can just be like, oh, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, from the beginning, you know, a month ago, wherever. And just know it should be easy. And if you know the, you know, weeks, days, months, you know, that'll give us a good idea of when you started. So 1, when did you start watching? 2, how many episodes have you seen? Have you seen all of them? Have you seen, you know, I started watching like 2 weeks ago. I've seen everyone since, like 14. Like, let me know how many have you seen. And 3, which one has been your favorite and why? So this is a deep, come on, I need your feedback, y'all. I need it. It's you guys are a big part of this question of the day. And why was it your favorite? So what was your, I guess that's kind of 4, right? Well, which was your favorite and why? But so yeah, which episode was your favorite and why? Be like, yo, it was the episode with the Christmas because I love seeing your kids, this and that. It was the one where you talked about some Christian thing because you were reading my mind. It was the episode where you did this because it was cool seeing this or hearing this. It was the one with Trent because it was funny. Just trying to get an idea of what you guys like the most. So let me know that in the comments. All right. I actually am in the right area for my questions, or at least I was. Let me get back, because I started to record this once and I didn't have my mic plugged in, so I got like 4 minutes in and it was like, bro, there's no audio. Alright, so I sat there and just scrolled and talked to y'all and found my spot. Alright, so Justin, that's where we need to be here. My bad, y'all can hear a lot of sniffing and snot. My bad. Alright, Justin says, so when you came up growing up, I like that. When you came up growing up. Oh, when you came up growing up, what was your drive? When you played basketball, why didn't you want to go play basketball pro or give it a chance? What made you and your life successful to make it to college and play D1 sports? If you answer, thank you. Love the Daily Dose. So there's a lot of questions in that, Justin. First off, all good questions, by the way. So for those who don't know, I don't even like to say that I played D1 because I really didn't. I mean, I played a minute, but I was on the 2008, 2009 University of New Mexico Lobos basketball squad. I walked on as a freshman, and D1 school, really good basketball school. Having a little rebuilding year this year, but a very good school. Steve Alford, one of the best college coaches right now. Really good school. So, and so it was a really big achievement in my life. I was proud of it. Again, I didn't play. I rode the bench, which is typical of, sometimes a freshman in general, but also a freshman walk on, no scholarship. So that's just, you say that, obviously riding the bench kind of comes with it, which I knew was going to be the deal. But so I don't say I played. I did get in for like 1 minute garbage minutes against Air Force, but so I didn't really play. So that's what he's addressing there, for those that might not have known. And then he's asking why I didn't go pro or try to go pro. And I'm gonna try and be sharp with these answers, so I can get through as many of these as possible, and I can try and get back to getting some rest. But I just lost love with it, man, or lost love for it, which is crazy. And that was a really weird part of my life, because for like the previous 3.5, 4 years of high school, ball really was life. And so many people say that, but ball was life for me. I sacrificed so much to get there, and I worked so hard to get there. And I started to lose love like halfway through the season, and I was like, wait, why though? Like, why would you sacrifice so much? And because it wasn't something that I wanted to. I didn't make the conscious decision that, you know what, I'm gonna stop liking this. And it really wasn't so much for basketball at its core. I still love basketball. It was just what your life becomes and what it has to mean to you once you get to that level. Hello, Lavelle. You got your backpack, huh? Shout out to Lavelle and Lorraine infiltrating. Hi. Hi. How you doing, Lorraine? You good, Lavelle? Y'all gonna hang out in here for this episode? Alrighty then. Y'all hang out. What the heck was the question? Oh, I was like, man, why am I losing love? You sacrifice so much. And to people on the outside looking in, it was like, why would you make that decision? Because they just saw the outside. All everyone saw was me running out. You guys want to close the door? Close it, Larry. All people saw was me running out onto the tunnel. All people saw, was, the sold out crowd, 16,000. Crowd going wild. There's places we could go and eat for free. Of course, the beauty with basketball and not so much football, even if you're like on the bench in basketball, there's not too many guys on the team, and it's not like football to where you have a helmet on all game, so everyone sees your face, so they know who you are. The little groupie hoes in the stands, they recognize your face. So when you in class the next day or on your way into class or in the sub, we call the spot the sub, where all the food places were at UNM, like they recognize your face. So like those that were around me, you trying to sit on me? All they saw was, the attention that I would get, just the perks and everything, and they were like, how could you leave that? But there's so much that goes on behind that. There's so much sacrifice, so much politics, and you just trying to steal the show? What are you doing right now? No. So when I record this, there's like a big screen where we can see ourselves. So she's looking at herself and like, but so it was just weird. Really as simple as that. There's a lot of politics in it, and the politics bothered me a lot, but and zero politics that had to do with me. I kind of knew that going in. Freshman walk on, I knew I was gonna have a long road to work myself up to, so I wasn't like mad. It's not, I was like, oh bro, you just mad you didn't play. It was nothing like that. I didn't expect to play. They kind of told me that too. Like my first year, that's really, as a freshman walk on, I think they just had me there to fill a good spot, like in practice, and to be a big help, because I would definitely say I was a big help in practice. I was very involved in practice and stuff like that, but I don't know that they necessarily brought me on to just be like a star, of course, or they would have gave me a scholarship. Well, they were out of scholarships. I wouldn't have been able to earn a scholarship to like my junior year anyway. So, but after the first year, they were like, yeah, we're gonna try and get you a scholarship. So they liked what I did my first year. But what's wrong, Lavelle? What do you want to do? You want to sit on me? Oh yeah. Okay, you're so beautiful. I love my girls. And so, Oh yeah, so I mean, so it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't anything like that. It was just legit, just losing love, because it really does become your life, and it's nothing but basketball, and then you got the politics, and then there's some drama within it. Hey, you gotta be quiet, all right? Won't answer. We'll talk and play afterwards, okay? And then so just realizing everything it really just came to a point where I was like, man, I don't think I want to do this for the next, you know, X amount of years of my life. I don't want to try and make a career out of it, going to the pro. And that's something to think about, you know. Again, you kind of got to get into it and experience it. But, you know, all the stuff for people that want to be in the NFL, be in the NBA, all you guys see is just the commercials, the touchdowns, the celebrations. And just off the bat, most people don't even realize the sacrifice it takes to get there. You know what I mean? And so... but then once you even get in there, there's politics and weird stuff and drama, and so I just lost love for it. And so, and I think another part of your question was, why was I successful? What made your life successful to make it to there? Because it definitely was hard. Like I said, I wasn't scouted. I didn't have no D1 offers. So to walk on to a school like that, to be the only walk-on, well, there was another one, but he basically didn't have enough scholarship spots. They were kind of recruiting him. He got on, so I was the only one to walk on in the fashion that I did. You know, out of state too. The other guy was a local kid. So it was you having fun? Lavelle. See, if I were to uppercut you, I'd get in trouble. Uppercutting babies is frowned upon. You just gonna talk during my daily dose? I love y'all. I don't even know where I was at. So yeah, I just lost love for it. Why was I successful? Because I'm very, I don't know, I don't think I've ever met anyone in my life, like in person. Lavelle, sit still. I've admired people from afar. And I've vaguely known people, but I've never met no one in person, especially in my circle that I've got to interact with. Lavelle. You got to be quiet, okay? When I'm done with this episode, we can scream and shout and dance and play. Hey, Lavelle. You want some food? You want some fast food? Me too. I think I want Arby's. I'm going to try and convince Mom to let us get some food, okay?
I'm hungry.
You hungry too? Alright, so y'all got to let me finish this video, and then we'll try and get some food, okay? And then we'll watch a movie. You want to watch a movie? Yeah, what movie you want to watch, Lavelle? Yeah, we'll find. Yeah, okay, we'll get some food in the movie, okay? But let me finish this episode.
Like our shirts?
Yeah, you guys got matching shirts that you got for Christmas. You guys look beautiful. Yeah, okay, well let me finish. Guys, when it comes to, again, people that I've met in person and just had time to really work, I've gone into business with people. I've tried to do different creative visions, whether it was music, film, working out, going to the gym, whether it was before basketball, after basketball, trying to, whatever. I've never met someone, that works as hard as me, never. No one willing to sacrifice as much as me, never. Now, what I'm not saying is that those people don't exist. I know they exist. I think there's a few people that work harder than me, definitely. But, again, like, I've admired people from afar, and people I've gotten to know over the internet that I know work hard, but just because I don't see their day-to-day, and from the outside, I can kind of tell that they don't sacrifice as much as I do. But that's why I think what's been my key to success. So, could I have made the NBA? I don't know. I mean, who knows? I 100%, 1000% have that NBA work ethic and drive. I think I have the raw athleticism. I'm not like no athletic freak of nature. No Derrick Rose, no Westbrook, no LeBron, nothing like that. I mean, I'm 5'11". I can't even dunk now. I'm washed up and fat, but you know, obviously when I play ball, I could dunk. I was never the dunk on someone guy, but obviously I can get up. I was athletic. I was really quick. I'm extremely quick. So I have the raw athletics, and I have the work ethic, and I have the dedication, and the what was really cool with film, when we would watch film at UNM, and again, this is just that higher level stuff. Like we would watch film, and then we get a binder. Lavelle, hold on, be quiet. We get a binder with the other team. Lavelle, see, she's the strong-willed one. She's like me, and Lorraine is like her mom. She's gonna be the hard one growing up. I can already tell. She's gonna be the hard-headed one. Lavelle, when you grow up, yeah, you're gonna be Lavelle. Alright, both of y'all go play over there. Y'all go play over there. So you guys can be louder over there and you won't mess up the mic. You want this? You want my do-rag? Okay, well I don't know what it is that you want from me. Y'all go play over there. And y'all be happy. See, now I lost my thought, Lavelle. What the heck was I saying? Work ethic. I'm no freak of nature. Yes, I'm no freak of nature. But I think I had the work ethic and the drive to make it. What I've had, and then just my mindset, kind of what I've explained to you guys. I don't have that bone in me for something that I want to say that I won't achieve it. Like, that never crossed my mind, not once. Even when I was a walk-on, not playing. Hey. Shh. That never crossed my mind that I wasn't gonna make the NBA. Even when I was a walk-on, not playing, like that never crossed my mind. And that's usually why I'm successful. I don't give up easy. I don't quit. I don't get discouraged easy. Well, I would say I get discouraged, not easy, but even when I do get discouraged, I don't give up. So, I don't know. We'll never know. So why not just say yes, right? Would have been the next LeBron ninja. Oh, no, I wouldn't have though. But yeah, good question. I mean, yeah, I've never. So did I answer everything? Why was I successful? Yeah, I just grinded, man. I've never had anyone, whether it was going to the gym, like I said, business, whatever. I've never had someone willing to work as hard as me, sacrifices me, whether it was time, energy, sweat, blood, tears, money. Work as long as me, push through as much as me. I've always had people quit out on me my entire life, and it sucks. Yeah, that's just being real. And then, like I said, no disrespect to anyone, because none of y'all can even be disrespected by this unless you've been in business with me or done something like that someone that I've met in person and we've actually worked together and stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just haven't met no one. I know they're out there, and I need those people in my life desperately. I love those people. I thrive with those people. So yeah. All right, good question. I'm gonna try and fly through these really quick because I only did one question and we're 20 minutes in. I'm gonna try and do at least like 5 more, and I'm gonna try and go fast. Looks like Jake. Bruh, I watch you all the time. I want to know what's been your favorite Madden so far. Probably Madden 12. And it was actually weird because that's like probably the Madden I was worst at. As far as me playing it, like really legit, having a website, stuff like that. But I liked it, man. I just feel like that was the Madden where you were rewarded more for being good and putting in time. Every year since then, they've tried to dumb the game down. And which is cool for them. It's just smart for them. And to be honest, if I was them, I don't know that I wouldn't be doing that either. With football growing, Madden growing, it makes sense to make it simpler for people. So from EA trying to get their money, I don't knock that. From someone that wants to, because they're the majority, right? I'm sort of a minority that's now, I'm not the tournament scene, but from the people that really like to play Madden on a deep level and learn the blitzes and stuff like that, we kind of feel cheated because it's like we do more and we spend more time on the game, but our it doesn't show in the gameplay as much. See, that's what you get. So you know what I mean? When in Madden 12, like if I spent hours labbing and everything and I played someone that didn't do that, I was blowing them out by 35 every single game. Like there was no chance they weren't getting blown out. Madden 13 to 25 to now, that's just been decreased. Like I honestly, I think now there are some elite people that just spend crazy amounts of time on the game and they really do separate themselves. So that's still there. There's still a gap by far. And you guys have still seen that in some of my videos. There's been people I've been able to blow out and demolish, but that gap isn't like it used to be. Which is cool, because at the site Madden Mastermind, that's what we try to do. We try to bridge the gap. So there's the people that really do it, and there's the people that, like, the casual players. So there's a gap between those players, and we try to bridge it. That gap is getting smaller and smaller, so it's easier to bridge, but soon there might not be a gap to bridge. So I don't know, but probably Madden 12, and that's why, because yeah. Where we at? Ninja Boy asked me, what sports did you play? In college, only basketball. In high school, only basketball. All my years growing up before that, I've played everything from basketball, football, soccer, and baseball. When I was real young, I played t-ball. That was the first sport I ever played. Led the league in home runs. Every year I played baseball, I led the leagues in home runs. Not because I was a super swinger, but I was fast. I hit that thing, run by them bases. I was stealing bases. Yeah, every year I led the league in runs and home runs. But I only play, I think I played 1 year of non-pitching machine. I hope I'm talking loud enough. So I didn't play by no, I mean, this is young. I didn't play like no high level baseball, you know what I mean? So don't think that. But as a youngster, I was a beast, man. I was a running back in football. I need to try and find some footage of that. I think my mom might still have tapes, VHS tapes, of my young football days. My basketball tapes in high school, I don't think there's any footage of that. I thought we gave all that to UNM and never got it back. In soccer, I remember specifically this one day, my older brother, this was when like Nintendo was big, not Super Nintendo, just Nintendo. He was like, "Yo, if you score 4 goals in one game, I'll buy you a game." And he did 4 because I was averaging like 3 goals a game. That game I got 8 goals. Fool had to buy me 2 games. Honest to God, I ain't gotta lie to y'all. 8 goals, 2 games. Holla at your boy. I was a beast, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm nice with it. The kid, don't let FIFA fool you. Your boy's an athletic rarity. No, I'm stupid. Which is why it's so depressing that I'm fat and out of shape now. I need to get back into it. Y'all need to hold me accountable, man. I was talking to my girls about getting food. Y'all need to going into the new year, let me be fat these last few days, and then going into the new year, that's something I really want to get better at, is, you know, just being a lot more healthier in general. I want to get more sleep. I want to get back into working out. I want to feed my body better stuff. Like, I know fast food is bad. I mean, you know it's bad when you got like you'll limit the fast food that your kids eat. Like, we won't even let the girls eat fast food most of the time. We'll get it and we'll like make them something at home, right? So if you like, you think something's bad enough to the point where you won't feed your kids it, but you'll eat it, like, obviously there's something bad there, and I know I gotta get better at it, but it hurts so good, man. Ooh, them French fries, like, they hurt so good, and you wake up and you see all them jelly rolls, and it sucks, but it hurts so good, until the next morning you taking a shower and you like, dang it, and then I do it all over again the next day. So I need to work on that. But so going into the next year with the vlogs, I'm going to start showing you guys more of what I'm eating, and you guys can help hold me accountable. All right, man. Good question. Looks like this is from, can I say your name? Lucas. And it says religious question. He said, hold on. What is this religious question? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. He says, hey, man, what's going on? I just want to hear your thoughts on having a science teacher claim they are religious. The reason I think that this is weird is because they have to teach that the earth was started through the Big Bang, when the Catholic religion is supposed to believe in the fact that it was all under God's power and that the earth was evolved by the ark, etc. Overall, I just think that this is a very contradicting statement, and I want to hear your thoughts. Well, okay, and again, we're 30 minutes into this, so I'm trying to be quick here. One thing is that people think that, like, faith, and first, I'm not Catholic, but a lot of people think, like, as a Christian, that we're at odds with science, right? That, like, oh, science, we need to stay away from science because all science wants to do is disprove God, and that all scientists hate God, and that science and the Bible or science and Christianity can't be harmonious, that they got to be contradicting, and that's not the case at all. I mean, some of the founding fathers of science were Christians, and some of the some of the smartest scientists we have today are Christians. So the word science shouldn't be a bad word for Christians. Now, as a science teacher, now there could be some things that's in the book that you have to teach that go against Scripture, and for that, yeah, I think that could be definitely be an issue that they would have to deal with in themselves on how they want to handle that. But even words like the Big Bang, there's a lot of Christians that really rock with the Big Bang and really believe in the Big Bang. And first off, let me start by saying stuff like this. This is like really deep stuff that's been debated for, like, can I use you as a headrest or armrest real quick? This has been like debated for centuries, right? This is deep stuff. People have dedicated their whole lives to studying and getting into stuff like this. So me, I'm someone that's just getting into this. I'm new to it, basically. You know, I'm a year and a half, couple years into it. So by no means do I have all the answers to everything, and I always like to be upfront with that. But I'm very desperately seeking and chasing answers. But I will say, there's people like I said, there's people that have dedicated their whole lives, that got degrees and science and theology and all these things, that can answer this stuff much better than me. So I would, for better and clear and deeper understandings, I would obviously seek them and not my daily dose videos. With anything related to almost anything, right? These are questions for me, and it's my opinion, and I do my best to answer it. But with stuff like this, there's definitely better qualified people to answer them. But to get my 2 cents on it, so like even with the Big Bang, right? There's a lot of scientists that became Christians and jumped into the faith because of the thought of the Big Bang. The Big Bang doesn't necessarily contradict Scripture, and that's something that Christians need to realize too. It's like the Big Bang isn't a bad word either, because there's a lot of good evidence for the Big Bang, right? And a lot of good evidence that was actually held on to from scientists. They didn't want it to admit it at first, because it almost did point to a creator. A lot of people wanted to believe in an eternal universe, because then if you had that, you would need that would completely shatter and kill any need for a creator or a God. You guys good? I got like 5 minutes left, all right, and then we're gonna go talk to mommy. And so, but now pretty much almost every scholar, every scientist holds on to the Big Bang theory. With there being a point where there was where the universe banged into. Okay. Basically, the universe isn't infinite. We have a finite universe, and there was a time where there was no space, time, no matter, and so we had nothing, and then from nothing there was a point, and then we had everything, and then so just being quick, I would urge you to look into it more as a Catholic or a Christian, right? Because there's been a lot of people that's jumped into faith and became Christians when looking at that. You know, we have nothing, and then from nothing came everything, and people are always trying to go back and find the first uncaused cause, what caused the Big Bang, basically. And then so you have nothing, and then when you have a naturalistic worldview, you kind of struggle to answer that, because it's like, all right, where's nothing? And out of nothing came everything. Like, what caused that? And then by nature, if you can't find something that naturally caused that, by definition, you have something that's supernatural. And then so with Christians, they're just pointing at Genesis 1. It's like, well, we know what banged the Big Bang, right? And so I don't think that should be something that you think off the top contradicts anything. Not at all. Just again, I'm just trying to plant seeds here. This is they're good. They're good. I'm almost done. I'm trying to get Arby's though. Why have you just shook her head and closed the door? I lost my thought. Where was I at? But yeah. So again, just planting seeds. Look into that stuff. So yeah, my thoughts on your question. They're very contradicting statements, and want to hear your thoughts. So if your thing is that science teacher, science teacher and Catholic, or science teacher and Christian, I don't think those are contradicting at all. There's a lot of things that we can look at through a telescope and look through a microscope that can actually strengthen your faith and my bad, y'all. My girls and my wife are distracting. They won't disprove God. It can actually strengthen your faith, right? And there's actually people that's been led to Christ through stuff like that. People that set out to disprove God and then have been became Christians or something like that. So or something like that have became Christians. So yeah. I don't think Christians should be afraid of science. Good question, good question, good question. So you have another one. This one says preaching. Kenneth, hey man, thank you for the new series. It was a great idea, and thank you so much for it. My question is, I wonder if you could preach a little bit about being in hard times, being strong as a person. Thanks, man, for also the inspiration. Random note, but I got basketball trials tomorrow, and your second daily dose really helped my spirits. Thanks, man, for all the love. Ooh, Kenneth, write me. Kenneth, go back, reply to your email, and let me know how your tryouts went. Preach a little bit about being through hard times and being strong as a person. Ooh, I could go forever on that. Don't do me like that, Kenneth. Been through a lot. Overcame a lot, even at the young age. Your boy's 24, for those that didn't know. And I honestly don't know how to do that without preaching, though. Because I don't think I could have done it without God. Oh, Lavelle, go take your stuff back. Lavelle, when I'm doing these daily doses, Lavelle and Lorraine will do it too. They'll legit try to bring their entire playroom into here. And she was bringing in her blanket, her pillows, and everything. And now she's crying because I told her to bring it back. She's so emotional. But yeah, and again, everyone else will have their own thing on it. But I couldn't have done it without God. There's so many times I've been through where I didn't have answers, and I had to let go and let God. I'll probably go into deep. I'm sure there'll be other questions where I go in deeper on this. And maybe I will just have a little motivational minute every now and then as we do the vlogs. But that's such an open question right now for me to answer with a minute where I'm almost 40 minutes into it. After I said it was going to be short, right? So I don't know. And I got my girl's cut. She's so emotional. You're such a drama queen. By the way, those are her mommy jeans right there. Lavelle, you're so emotional. But I love you, huh? And then Lorraine's like, uh-oh, you can't be giving Lavelle no love and not give me no love. All right. Enough daddy to go around. All right, so my man Kenneth, if you have anything specific, y'all feel free to write me. I'll try and touch on specifics, but how I get through tough things, here's the beauty of actually I might share a snippet from a sermon that our pastor preached today in tomorrow's daily dose. It kind of helps with going through different things. But yeah, man, I just try and get as much of God's presence as I can, and he guides me through so many things. Like, there's so many troubling, confusing, scary times I go through, and I try to consume myself with God's presence. I'm always trying to seek him. I'm spending time in prayer. I'm in my word, and I kind of just let him lead me, and that formula has never let me down. Never. There was times where I was better Christians than others. There was times where I was in church more than others. There was times where I was in my Bible more than others. But God's always still remained God and been the God in my life and saw me through those times, even when I wasn't necessarily being the best Christian that I could be. And that's the beauty of God's grace and what Jesus did on the cross. So, and that's the uniqueness of Christianity that I love. And again, that's a whole nother video though. But that's how I get through everything, man. I hope that little snippet helped. We'll go into detail in another video. You sleepy, LeRae? Okay. All right. You trying to smack her? Go ahead, smack her. Smack her, LeRae. LaBelle, smack her. Go ahead and smack LeRae. Go ahead and pop her. Go ahead and retaliate. LeRae. All right, we're going to end this, y'all. But I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. It means a lot. Make sure you get at that question of the day. Y'all be easy. And until next time, LeRae, say God first, God bless.
God first, God bless.
We out.